I'm waiting everybody to join, today I'm still working on the leaves for the skirt. When you're working with this the long striped dyed yarns, and you're making leaves, you end up with bunch of leaves like that. And I made them section by section, so I separate them, and more or less equal dye goes into the same patch like this. So I've got the set of leaves that I'm making, and I'm just trying to find out. This is the one I'll be working on. This one probably I will redo, but because I don't like the way that color changes. This one is a bit gray, this one is more beige, cream color. These are going from the same the end of the gray, start of the purple, the gray and a little bit of beige. And this is the other side of the pattern, color pattern. It started with gray, ended up with purple. And so I've got these two leaves that I've already done. They are not equal. Sometimes that does happen. So for this one, probably I started with 15 chains. This one is 16. So I got kind of the twisted. So now I'm gonna join them into this kind of branch. I've got this one already made. Let me get the camera closer so I don't know if I can manage that or not. So I can see, and you can see that as well. So I've done this. Oops. Wrong hook. Just a second before I get the right one. Oh, there it is. I just finished watching this new 1899, and my mind is out of this universe. This is really mind-blowing thing. And so what I do here, I just start just as I showed in the tutorials. I make right here, I have 4 stitches that I have to apply. So I'll do the side. So I've got this 4 stitches. This part of the leaf is already done. So I make the 1 double crochet into each 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's number into each stitch. And I've got 4 stitches left plus 2 chains, 1.5 chain. That will use it as well. So I just make a longer loop. Let me get out of sight so it doesn't disturb. And this one is got a bit chunky bit in the yarn, so I'll leave it somewhere at the bottom where it won't be noticeable, and somewhere where I won't sit on it, somewhere probably on the side of the skirt or at the bottom. So insert the hook into this. Well, shut up, huh? I think I should ban you. I'm fed up. This spammer just annoys me. I ban them and they keep coming up, so I'll have to check and ban them again. So I insert the hook and pull the stitch through, and behind the back loop again, and I use the back side of the stitch, the back loop. So I'll do it like this for all these 4 stitches. And then I do 1 stitch under the chain, and here 1 stitch under the chain into the center where the leaves are joined. Again, another stitch so I got 1 stitch on this side, and we are moving to the other. And again, so do 1 double on the leaf that we are working on, and we pull the loop through the stitch on the leaf that we are attaching it. This is just the same way that I was joining it here behind the back loop. I think YouTube should revise all these spammers. You know, I'm fed up banning all these spammers with the hot girls and everything. And I wonder if I can get this from the chat on the video. And let me see if I can get this. All messages are visible. No, report. Okay. Hide user. Okay, so we're back on stream. I guess there will be no spammers. No spammers now, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 stitches here left, and I'm always counting how much I left, how many stitches I have left to do. And the last one, I do it not behind the back loop, but both loops of the stitch, and I'm ready to trim. And I think I still have something like 5 or 6 leaves like that to make, and then probably next week I'll be ready to start placing this on the template, just like this. And just for now, I will unravel that, because I don't like the way it looks, because as you can see, obviously there's so much difference in color. I don't like that. Now you can see all the back stitches here, and when I join them, I also place this little tail that is left from this leaf. It acts as a padding cord between the stitches. So I will leave this for another set of leaves like that, because I still got lots of things to do. Like there will be 1 leaf like that will go here, because it's more color related to this one. And there will be 2 shamrocks, 6 flowers, the simple flat flowers like this. They'll be multicolored. And then again, there'll be 2 shamrocks, a couple of leaves like that, and return, and we'll finish these. And I probably will start another one like this. We'll see. We'll see how many leaves I have to make, because it's always, when it's very close to the actually the layout, you have to check it all the time, how many leaves you have to make. But so far, the last time I've checked, I needed about from the last video that I was making about placing it on the pattern. If you remember, Rudy was helping a lot with that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I probably have to make another 5. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe one light one to complete the pattern. And then I'll be ready to do the layout. So the next week will be this week I'll be finishing the motifs, and I'll do this tail thing, fixing it. If anyone wants the video, because I was doing the video of removing tails about a year ago, but if you want some, I can repeat that. Just to spend an evening chatting and fixing tails, and then I will be doing the layout. For that time, while I will be doing the layout and stitching and was that not the garter, keep forgetting the name, but stitching it to the template. I'll be working on the top. The top will be another week to finish, so there'll be lots of things happening till the new year, till the Christmas and New Year. So there'll be lots of fun, so stay tuned. And I just can't get my mind off this new Netflix thing. So we can just talk about the new serial that you have been watching recently, so we can share while I'm working. Since I had this thing with a bit of the thing that I didn't want, I started it from the center just to complete the leaves, to have the matching pattern. So I'm back to the shamrock. I was working for both sides of the skein. That's what is left. So I'm working on the shamrock. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So I can do the shamrocks at the moment and finish the skein. And tomorrow in the morning I'll do the layout and see how much I have left. Probably there will be a video. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. To see how much I have left, probably start the layout, or probably pin them so they are not messing up next time I fold the template. So there will be fun. There'll be video for sure for tomorrow. And once I finish these 2 projects, I can continue working on the hibiscus. Once I finish hibiscus, I'll probably do another flower June dress, or maybe I'll do the top as I showed earlier last week in one of the templates that I had. I have the idea of repeating this one of the Chanel tops, but well, there was a jacket, but there probably will be a top. And if I wonder if I can find it somewhere, probably in this box. Nope. Well, anyway, there will be these flowers, but obviously without the picots, forming the waistline and the kind of tie, and the neckline made with these flower motifs, and there will be branches like this spread around. So I'll try to repeat this pattern I saw on the catwalk, I don't know how many years ago, 6, 7 years ago. Yeah, sometimes I do have these sketches done, and I leave them, and sometimes I return to them when I have time and inspiration. So probably there will be time for that inspiration to repeat. But actually, these branches, oops, sorry, these branches are from that project. So there will be these branches like going from the side, and flowers, and this little thing with circles, and there's probably some more branches at the bottom, and I don't know, I haven't decided it yet. There's so many things happening in my mind. It's, as I always say, so much yarn and not much time. 4, is it 2, 4, oh, sorry, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm chatting and skipping the counts to the picot. And another shamrock will be done. For the thick yarn, I use the starting chain of the base of the shamrock, 11 chains, and I do 10 trebles on each side. For the finer yarn, I'll do 11 11. The thicker the yarn, the more should be the difference between the trebles and the base, just because with a thin yarn it packs up really nice and tight, and with a thicker yarn it requires either loose chains, or maybe 1 or 2 chains more than I would usually do with a thinner yarn. 2, 6, 7, and for the yarn something like 50 that I would usually use for the filling, I would probably do 11 and 12, but in this case it's 11 and 10. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So again, I use this little beginning tail as a padding cord. At the same time, I secure it inside, so I don't have to spend another couple of minutes trying to stuff it inside the motif. Yeah, I was collecting the pomegranate this morning, so I got some stains left that are still unwashable. It will take a couple of days to remove that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah, that's the problem with living in a country house. There's the garden that you're working in, and sometimes you get this unremovable, the temporary tattoos from the food that you collect in your garden. 3, 4. Probably get the camera higher so I don't knock it off with the hook. There's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And get nice shamrock. Rudy is full. Just increased his portion since it's getting colder and he's spending the whole day in the garden. So he's running around chasing birds and cats and burning energy. So I gave him a bit more than I usually do. So he's kind of acts like a python now, digesting his food, not interfering into streams as he usually does. He's lazy after dinner. Okay, that's 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10. And why I like this long sections of colors in yarn is that you can always find enough space for them to make a motif or two. Like there's one shamrock that I always for this pattern I make them in light beige, ecru, is it called? And then I get this white and partially white, like this, white and ecru for the flower. And I'll probably make one flower like this, which is almost plain ecru. So for this flower I make 7 chains for the base and make a circle, and into that circle I make 20 trebles, well 3 chains and 19 trebles, so that when I make the leaves I have 3 stitches between the petals and one for the chain, where the chain joins the base, the circle. And we'll see if I can make the full circle out of this leftover. 3, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I think I got enough yarn to make just the chains for the petals. So I make 5 because the first one is the one that will be resembling the double that I'll be doing next. So it's 2, 3, I skip 3, I make a double into the 4th. Now I make 4, and again skip 3, 1 double into the 4th, again just right. That's it. I maybe have enough for 1 petal. We'll see. It's just a waste of yarn that I don't like. And I'll see if I can make 7 trebles out of here. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Plus I'll make 1 half a treble, a double, and I've got just enough yarn to bind off here. So when I start, I will do the chain here and we'll continue. But I've got enough yarn here to make another leaf and another shamrock, and then I'll be able to do the flowers. So we'll be a leaf like that, but with a darker center. I don't know if I got enough. Yeah, it'll be something like this, a dark center, beige at the other side. Well, I don't have the right color here with me at the moment. No, not in this batch that I made, but there will be something like this, but reversed. The gray, and then will be the beige, the ecru on outside. And I guess I'll be to the really short stream today. There's only 3 people watching, except of spammers that I've removed. And on Wednesday there will be a stream with the filling. I'll try to make more videos. Well, first of all, the video with the layout and pinning. Then there'll be the video for the neckline, the hemline on the neck and armpit, the armhole. And then I'll be making the video for those hibiscus flowers, the hibiscus leaves. So stay tuned and have fun and enjoy crochet, Irish crochet lace. Thanks for watching. Bye.